Today we're talking about chapter 11.7, and it's all about estimating volume. Okay, so not calculating the exact volume, but estimating it. Your learning goal for today is to be able to estimate the volume of a rectangular prism. Okay. Your problem of the day, let's talk about that first. It says Sue built a rectangular prism. What is the volume of this prism? How many unit cubes can fit in this prism? Well, let's talk about it layer by layer. How many unit cubes can fit, or did she use to make this top layer? How many unit cubes did she take to make the top layer? Neha? 12 unit cubes in the top layer? How did you know that?
Because there are it's 6 feet
There's 6 unit cubes in this row,
yeah.
and then there's 2 rows of 6, right?
Yeah.
So that's 12 unit cubes to make the top row. How many layers of 12 does she have in her rectangular prism? Adam?
3.
3. So if she has 12 layers in each row, or in each layer, and she has 3 layers, we can do 12 times 3. Okay? And 12 times 3 is?
36.
36. So what is the volume of Sue's prism? Daniel?
36 feet.
The volume is not 36 feet. What is the volume of Sue's prism? Harshita? 36 cubic feet. And you can write 36 cubic feet like that, or you can write 36 cubic feet like that with a little 3 on the top. The first thing we need to do today is to please turn your books, your math books, to page 492. I'm going to ask you to look on with your math book at the same time as taking notes in your math notebook, so you need them both open. If you see on page 492, you'll see a little crayon box, okay, just like the boxes that our crayons come in. This crayon box, however, has a length of 3 inches. You can see right here the length is 3 inches, a width of 4 inches, and a height of 1 inch. Okay. The volume of this crayon box is how many cubic inches? Given those dimensions, what is the volume of this crayon box? Soham? 12 cubic inches. Excellent. Now, those crayon boxes are packed into a larger box, just like Shreya in the math homework last night. We put those little tiny crayon boxes that each have 12 cubic inches into a bigger box. Using the size, and you can see here in the picture that, do the crayon boxes completely fill the box? No, there's like some extra space, because a lot of times when we pack stuff, does it fit exactly right? No, we have some extra space, and that's okay. But we can use what we know about the volume of the crayon box to estimate the box of the larger box, or the volume of the larger box. So let's take a look. The box here holds how many crayon boxes in each layer? Let's take a look at this top layer. Here's the top layer of the crayon box. How many boxes of crayons are there in the top layer? Joseph? 4. So the box to the right holds 4 crayon boxes in each of how many layers? How many layers are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many layers are there altogether, Ariel? 5. So how many crayon boxes altogether are there in that big box? Karan? 20. Because there's 4 crayon boxes in each of 5 layers for a total of 20 crayon boxes altogether. You can go ahead and fill that in your math book. Now, in order to find the volume, or to estimate the volume of the big box, we can multiply the volume of one crayon box by the estimated number of crayon boxes that fit in the box in the right. So how many crayon boxes were there all together in the big box? 20. And what was the volume of one crayon box? 12 cubic inches. So if I have 20 boxes of crayons and each crayon box is 12 cubic inches, how much total volume do those crayon boxes take up? 20 times 12, or, Colin? Yeah. So the volume of the shipping box over here is about 240 cubic inches. In this example, we used what's inside the box to help you estimate how much space the entire box takes up. Does that make sense? Cool. So the problem tells you that each tissue box here has a volume of 125 cubic inches. So this box right here has a volume of 125 cubic inches. This one right here also has 125 cubic inches. And of course, this one over here has 125 cubic inches. How many tissue boxes do you see that fit into this larger box? How many tissue boxes do you see? Misaki? 9. There are 9 tissue boxes in the larger box. The estimated volume then of this box holding the tissue boxes is 9 times 125 because each one of those is 125 cubic inches. What is 9 times 125?
1.
Rashika?
1,125.
1,125 cubic inches. That's the estimated volume of this whole big box. Okay, so once again, we are using the contents inside the box to estimate how much space that big box takes up or how much stuff we can fit into the big box.